ho, people, we are calling them out. We are poking holes in their narrative, and they know it. They know this time they have been exposed. When I talk about they, of course I am talking about the powers that be, certain three-letter agencies, organizations like BlackRock, those who put the scripts together for these events. Yesterday, I uploaded a video titled, "Shocking, Trump Rally Shooting Suspect in a Commercial." Thomas Matthew Crooks, the man behind the incident at Trump's rally, or supposedly the man behind the incident at Trump's rally, was seen in a BlackRock commercial. Now, credit where credit's due, I did not find this commercial. Those who had found this commercial were on platforms like Twitter and Reddit. I just made the video. But as more and more people had noticed and made videos on this subject, word got around, and eventually it got right back to BlackRock. And BlackRock realized they messed up. BlackRock said, "Oops, we did not pick up all our cookie crumbs, so now the trail is leading right back to us." Upon the realization, BlackRock deletes the 2022 ad featuring the supposed man behind the Trump rally incident, Thomas Matthew Crooks. Even though I know the man behind the incident was Maxwell Yearick, nobody, and I mean nobody, will make me believe any differently. Now answer me this, when Secret Service popped that man on the roof and they collected his DNA sample, that same day they got a hit back, that hit being Thomas Matthew Crooks. Yet they said Thomas Matthew Crooks has no criminal record. He has no history whatsoever. So how did they get a hit back that quickly? The same day, within hours. Where did they get Thomas Matthew Crooks' DNA from? But anyway, I'm sidetracking. BlackRock Incorporated, the world's largest money manager, and they have their hands in everything. Even the C-19 pharmaceuticals, I mean they are deep in everything, has pulled an ad that briefly featured Thomas Crooks, the 20-year-old who supposedly shot and wounded former President Donald Trump at a campaign rally in Pennsylvania. The company did indeed confirm Crooks was a student at Bethel Park High School and appeared in the 2022 ad with other unpaid teens. Thankfully, we have screen recorded that commercial because this New York Post article is trying to make it seem like Thomas Crooks was just caught in the background. He had a brief scene in the background. No, he did not. He had two scenes, and one of the scenes was by himself, and he was up close. BlackRock gave a statement by saying, "In 2022, we ran an ad featuring a teacher from Bethel Park High School in which several unpaid students briefly appeared in the background, including Thomas Matthew Crooks." Crooks graduated the same year the commercial aired from Bethel Park High, where he was one of a dozen students who received National Math and Science Initiative Star Awards, according to the Pittsburgh Tribune Review. BlackRock noted that while the ad has been removed from circulation, it is still available for investigators to review and is being circulated on social media. Well, of course it's still available for investigators to review because almost all of us have recorded that commercial. The article says that today, Monday, BlackRock condemns the incident that happened on Saturday. The article also says that the company did not immediately respond to the Post request for additional comment. Now, the article does end with BlackRock, which oversees an estimated $9.1 trillion in assets, has garnered backlash in the wake of previous shootings in the United States, as some of its index funds own shares in gun manufacturers. I was willing to leave the whole commercial thing alone because clearly that was Thomas Matthew Crooks in that commercial. But given the fact that BlackRock had deleted the commercial, they look more guilty than ever. BlackRock stated the reason why they removed the video from circulation was out of respect for the victims, as we really believe that. They just wanted to take the conversation away from themselves, but this does more harm than good for BlackRock. This really does look suspicious now. If we believe that BlackRock has their hand in everything, and I am sure they do, then without a doubt they have their hand in programs such as MK Ultra. These are MK Ultra victims. Make sure to go check out my previous video where I prove that it was not Thomas Matthew Crooks on the roof, but Maxwell Yearick. And they are so deep in it now, they cannot change the narrative. So now they have to build a narrative when it comes to Thomas Crooks. Now guess what they are saying? This article by the Daily News was dropped an hour ago. Now they are saying Trump shooter Thomas Matthew Crooks was acting strangely ahead of rally as motive elusive. Isn't that funny? The whole time they were saying there were absolutely no red flags. They don't know why he went ahead and did what he did. They could not find any history on this man. This man has no social media history. And yet, out of nowhere, now he's acting strangely days before what took place at the rally. Isn't that something? Why was he acting strangely all this time after they said he had exhibited no red flags? I don't know. I have to register to the Daily News to find out, and I really don't feel like registering at the moment. But, like I said, they will slowly build a narrative for this man now. He is a Build-A-Bear narrative. Thomas Crooks was going to be used in another narrative, another agenda, a school pow-pow. This is why his background involved school bullying. He was being picked on because of his clothes. He was a loner. This is the MO of every person that has caused a school pow-pow. Look at the very suspicious interviews where news and media are interviewing Thomas Matthew Crooks' classmates, and they look like they were heavily coached on what to say. This is indeed getting more and more wild, and I wouldn't doubt one bit that that commercial was some sort of predictive programming for that school pow-pow where the suspect was intended to be Thomas Matthew Crooks. There are those of you that are saying, well, if Secret Service took out Maxwell Yearick, then where is Thomas Matthew Crooks? Well, since Thomas Matthew Crooks is no longer of use and he would blow their cover, I am sure he was easily disposed of. So the question should be, where is Thomas Matthew Crooks and where is Maxwell Yearick? If they are running with the narrative that that was indeed Thomas Matthew Crooks on the roof, then can Maxwell Yearick step up and give us some proof of life? We have multiple big-time news agencies running articles how it's misinformation to say that Maxwell Yearick is the man behind the incident. So I am sure Maxwell Yearick is seeing these articles as well. His name is plastered all over news and media. So can he come out and give a statement that he is still alive? I am willing to eat my words. I am willing to make a video saying that I am wrong. If he can make a statement, come out on video and make a statement that he was not the man on the roof, I will make a video saying I was wrong. Matter of fact, I will take it a step further. If Maxwell Yearick can make a video and it is Maxwell Yearick, it looks like Maxwell Yearick, if he can make a video, which is easy to do, and say that he's still alive, he was not the man on the roof, then I will delete my channel. I am that sure it was Maxwell Yearick on the roof. But the stipulation is it cannot look like AI, it cannot look like Kate Middleton's Mother's Day photo. It has to look like an actual person in the video, and it has to look like Maxwell Yearick. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this channel and you want to see more, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, please like, as any engagement does help the channel grow. Once again, thank you so much for your support.